and welcome back to a Pleat Hour, and today we are on day 2 of our Santa factory, which is a mechanical 3D puzzle with a clock. And you can see it's now 11:30. Actually, it's lost a few minutes. I will say it's 11:31. Maybe I didn't quite have it set up right yesterday. Oop, went the other way anyway. Anyway, either way, it's moving. I couldn't swear that it's not losing time over a whole day. I guess we'll find out on day 3, because I don't think we'll get it finished today. So we are starting with step 5. Okay, so to start with step 5, we are not going to start there with the actual main model. We are starting with an additional part. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry, dealing with Diagosini about my Moonin build. Oh, they're not being very helpful. Right, that will be a post for later. Okay, this goes in here. So, as much as it says no glue is required, guess what? Glue is required for this part of the stage. So, I haven't pulled everything, I've just pulled a part of. Just pulled this stage. Whether to have it on the inside or outside, but I wish I'd painted it red. That is what I will say. I will go and do that. Okay, so that didn't take long. Right, so pop these in. Got a number on this one. I'll put it on the inside. I think it's going to be less to see. Then pop the other side on it, like so. This is quite loose, but I know it's going to go into something, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, put that in. Honestly, I will. I should have done the edges of this, huh? Oh, let's not worry. Okay, then we put our framework together, which is going to go like so. And basically we want our roof which is not this piece, so let's do these first instead. So this one goes on here. Okay, it's a difference in the ends. Oh, let me get this other piece because I don't know. Okay, so my red totally ran out, so I just did silver on this, got the right part, so let's get this done. So, this part here, it goes with that tab down, so I'm not going to do anything with that right now. We put those big ones well, doesn't work either, does it? Okay, this one goes at the front, which is here. Oh, okay. It's on me. Okay, that's one. Should have done these edges. Actually, they're going to be covered up, so I think we're okay. 2, I'll get it on there. Okay. And 3 goes into this one, which has, I'm going to do the tab at the bottom again, I believe that's right. And this one as well. All I can hear is that ticking, you know. I'm not good with ticking. Oh. That's quite a tight fit, which is good. Okay. Yeah, I can get that on. Okay. So, my thoughts are, do I put this on first and then put it in here? We'll do that after. Let me do it first. So So I try to get the edges that I think may show on this. I do have silver. Obviously I ordered more silver than red. I'm going to have to put in an order. I haven't put one in yet. But hopefully I don't have any more models that are going to need some red. How when you run out of red for Christmas. I have to stick with book nooks where you don't need too much colouring, huh? Okay. I'm sure it will look fine. I can be inventive. I really can. Let's pop you back in. We know it was loose. But it will tighten it up. Should have put red on the ends there. Okay. Right. And it's going upwards. Just want to recheck myself. All the tabs I think was the same size, so I could easily have put it in wrong. Oh, come on. I kind of don't want to put too much pressure on, but boy oh boy do we need some. In. Okay, they're both in, and then we take the glue to this side and we put the ladder in. I on purpose didn't paint this a different colour so it stands out. It's no good in painting it silver. Could have painted it brown maybe. I think this is fine. And then we'll need glue for this. And this is for the you don't need any glue model. Bless. Bless, bless, bless. Okay. And that just goes on the side like so. Like that. And then I will need to pull some more parts, and that is step 5 completed. Okay, step 6. So we'll put this to one side. We are now building a house. We will need the sleigh again in step 7. I'm building this. Wow, they put a lot into their little steps. Okay, so I haven't done any of the edges, nor will I be able to. Not feeling great about that. I did paint on the inside though, and I probably did not need to. Oh, my little Juliet. Okay, she is covered. Right. This I will leave as is. I think it'll be fine. Let's see, what else do we have to do? To put the back on. So you're not really going to see much of this anyway. Ooh, wasted my reds. But in case, it is painted on the back too. So it will look uniformed if nothing else. I was going to say this one's trying, but it really wasn't. Okay, so that's rather cute. Then we put the roof on in this step. I think I missed D2s actually. Okay, let me grab D2s. I know I haven't bought them, especially as they were C2. Okay, so on one side we have this. Obviously none of the edges are coloured for this. Okay, and then turn it over, and they should interlock at the top here. Seems quite a simple process, doesn't it? Once I get them in. Okay, no helping hand. And we take this, let's put this to one side, and this just sits on. Okay, nothing keeping it there. Oh, take the lid off if we want. Then on the front we have, I'm going to take it off for now as it just slips in, just so I got a flat surface. We have these two. These are the parts that I tried to use on day one instead of the ones I was meant to use. Yeah, try. They're not decorated or anything, so I don't think it matters which side. Well, they're not going to be decorated now anyway. Okay, and then the front on. Does look a bit unfinished, doesn't it? What I'll have to do is I'll just have to go back and do any painting I want to do when I get some more red in. That's all. So pop these through here. You can have the numbers going inwards because they will show. As I haven't ordered them yet, they're not going to come anytime soon. Come on, you can make it, mate. It's like, no, I must be crooked. I don't want to make it. Okay. And then we have the same deal here, except it's got a tab on the back as well. It's not going to make it tricky. Does make you want to take everything off. So. A bit easier. It doesn't particularly say if there's a special order on any of this really, it kind of all lumps into one step. And that will be the end of the build part for step 6. In fact it's the whole part of step 6. And that's what we have, what cute little house. So keep that close. We are now going to move on to step 7, which is another house. Alright, step 7, and then we can start putting it all together. So this goes through here. Again, just painted the front there. Didn't do any of the wood colour. I think it'd be fine. And that one goes into here. So do that while it's flat, I think. Should be easier, she says. These are all the same part numbers, all these little pieces. I wrote on them in case I got confused, but they are the same part numbers, so I needn't bothered. I'm going to put the number on the inside again. Alright, that's that. Then again we have the sides to put on. They're identical, so it doesn't really matter which one. One. All this wasted space inside these houses. Should have people looking through the window or something, you know. Is that just me? I'm sure it can't be. Oop. Come on. It's not that difficult. It's not even that dark. It's a very miserable day, but again, it doesn't really give you an order of when to put these things in. Okay, that one just slips on, so that's not so bad. And then turn that up. And that will be building, what do they class it as, D? And the other one was C, and then the slide was B. And then we're going to put it all together, and that's all part of step 7. Okay, so let's get them intertwined first this time. Although the push on it's not as bad anyway, in reality. There you go, intertwined or not, it didn't make any difference whatsoever. It really does. I guess this side's out. I see you. I'm just going to put some decent pressure on this. Okay. And that is how to see. Now we put them on our model. So B is going over here, which is this. And it's just going in. Back these two, back here, facing that way. And then the house with the door is going to go here, using these 2 tabs here, and then finally this one is going to go there and here. I have to turn it a little bit, guys. Well, this ladder's not going to be tall enough, is it? It's going to stop it going in. Should have thought that through. Okay, being it's wood glue, it should come off. Come on, you haven't been on there that long. Let's see. You're going to go back in a second. You go in afterwards. I should have thought that through, really. I mean, it wasn't that difficult to ask. Okay, make sure those are down. So that's where we are with that one. Then we have this one, and then I'll put that ladder back on. So it's just the 2 tabs on here. Going to go in there. It's just a bit tricky to see because of everything being in the way, like the main door there. Oh, it also goes in on the sides, this one and this one too. He doesn't like that idea. Where I'm putting it in now, I wonder if it would have been easier to have taken the roof off so you can see where it's all lining up. Oh, can I do that? I can, but it would be a bit tricky with the clock there. And you know I don't want to take that clock out. A lot of a push and a push, and then this one also has the 4 tabs. Maybe that one had 4 tabs and I just didn't notice. Makes you wonder. So go careful of your pillars here. Okay. Oh, I could have just pulled the roof off. Oh dear. Okay, and out of all of them, this went in. I was going to say the easiest. The end one's not in. I wonder what they have those other holes for. I guess it was for the floor coming up into them. Alright, let me. I thought it was going to be easy. It looked like it went in straight away. let me give that a struggle. Okay, I put it on its back and then I was able to push it where it needed. Let's get this back on. So it hasn't even marked the front of it there. I can see it anyway. Or maybe a little scuff in here. I'm going to put it exactly where it was. So it will cover any indiscrepancies. Make sure that's reasonably lined up. It is, but you know, use the same side of the ladder, because that already has some silver paint on it, which came off. Let's try that again. And this will be the end of step 7. So I reckon we can get 8 done too. So I'll be back with 8. Okay, step 8 and 9 I'm going to do together because they're both actually quite small steps. So first of all, we are placing this one in over, can't see, over here. Centre painted in like so. And we have 2 girls. So like this, and there's 2 of these, and one will go. Oof. One goes over here. And the other one goes on the base. Where? That's where I put the other one. Huh. Where was that meant to go then? Alright, okay. Well, let me have a look. Obviously this one is meant to go elsewhere. So, can I access it? She's the same, so maybe I just got in advance of myself. I think what I'm going to do, because there's a few of these, and I can't see many other places they're going to go, I think I will put one behind and glue her, because there's no way I'm going to be able to reach the tap. I have no idea where it would be. Or, because I got a few, maybe I can cut the feet off and put them through these doors, but I'll wait to do that. So I'm going to put her back in because she is the same as the others that I've pulled. And then if they're spare at the end, I'm going to go and check the instructions. Then I think I'm going to cut the feet off and put them in the doors, which sounds horrible, doesn't it? So put the centre in over this side, and then this one over here. Well, that is where they go. I don't recall seeing one on that base. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's how we're looking. If there is one behind here, I don't have it. So I'm going to have a quick look. I'm going to put in the next step. And then I'll have a quick look to see if I can chop the feet off if it's necessary. So we have A7, which is the bigger one, and that's going to go, they want it to go in here first before putting it in the model, which I'll put it up the right way, so like so. And then the other one the other side. However, because these are just push in, ooh, okay, alright, I'll take it at their word that it might be easier this way. Let's move you out of the way. And it doesn't go this way, it goes to the front. And this one equal the same, making sure your tabs are all downwards. Now, as you can see, I haven't coloured these. I mean, it's okay to have some normal wood in a model, in my opinion. Okay, and this sits in front of it and goes all the way around, so you have it like so. Does not look right, does it? Just trying to make sure I have it right. Okay. Because these would be way too far forward. I certainly don't have 5 cutouts. It's meant to, oh, I see. It's slotting into these. Okay. Alright. That's not so bad. I was trying to get it in the slot at the top there. We are getting there. I might even end it today, and then I'm going to have to think about, because I had so many Christmas models put by, and I have at least one more on the way, if not two. I might have to go, instead of Christmas, I might have to go with a winter scene. Hold on, let me check if I can use those girls elsewhere. Yep, looks like it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. It's definitely not in the instructions. There's a spare of this anyway, along with some hearts. Not sure what the hearts are for. Oh, maybe the packages, which I have not painted any of them. So I think what I'm going to do is going to look terrible, I'm sure, as it's going to be glued. You're not really going to see it. So I'm going to just cut off the foot like so, and I can get at it or get through it. Probably not the sharpest of clippers anymore. I'll do that with both of them. I'm just double checking myself that I'm not using them again. You don't want to make that mistake, right? Okay. And then I'll do this one. Then I mean, I'm not seeing them used anywhere else, and I don't think there's many other holes left in the flooring. We have the Christmas tree necks. That was my, I felt like it was my finger. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it was just ricocheted all over the show. Perhaps really good at that. She likes biting that sort of thing. I'll find it. It's gone away from the table somewhere. Okay, so let's put them in there, I think. Show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to put them in the door. I mean, I don't see any other place for them to go. I mean, all the other slots which are here have something from underneath coming in. So let's do that. So a little bit of wood glue on both. Now let's get my tweezers, which I actually don't have out, which I'm actually shocked almost. Let's see. Just trying to see what I can hold on to. Ooh, can I get them in there? No, I will put them just in front of it then. In which case I will put some on the back. There's no decoration particularly on the front. I'll put them half over the door or something, like they've just come out. So I'm thinking something like that. I'll do it similar to this one, but not exactly the same. So I can put some glue on the back here. And let's see where we want to put that. Probably don't want to put on the stairs, although what about something like this up here, like she's going to go down the steps. We could do that. Let me do that. I'm just using what they have, really, nothing more. Interestingly, finally have some spares for something. I like this idea. Got wood glue on my hands. Okay, let me give that a moment. Oop, oop, oop. Stand up, stand up. It's absolutely tipping it down. The other dog's gone for a walk, and I bet they are drenched when they come back. Which means my whole house is going to smell of wet dog. Even the dog walker is really good and she rubs them all down. Unfortunately, dog fur takes forever to dry. Okay. Right, let's see what's next. Okay, let the tree in. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it for today. rather than rushing to finish it, because there are still 6 or so steps left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of them's quite repetitive and things like that. So, and we also have some cogs going in, which we will need to wax. I don't know what that's going to be for. Okay, anyway, it looks like it's going to be for the no, I can't even guess what they're putting it for. Alright, so let's leave it at that for today, and then we will finish this definitely tomorrow, and like I say, maybe the other Christmas one would have come by then, and if not, I have a nice winter scene of one that I've been meaning to do. So if you like your snow and snow scenes and things like that, then yeah, that's what we have. So this is actually shaping up to be a pretty decent model. Let me look at the time, see if it is keeping. So far so good. Maybe I just didn't set it right yesterday. It looks about right now. So about 11 minutes past 1 it is, so it's 1 minute fast this time. But that's what we have for our little house here. Let me put that underneath. We can use that as our screenshot, can't we? Okay, any comments are going to be very much appreciated. Do please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you for day 3, and we will definitely finish it in day 3. It's quite a quick model, isn't it, which is really lovely. I am really hoping that that other one arrives today. Would be great, but like I say, if not, I do have a nice winter one to do, and I've had it for quite a while, so it'd be good to get it out and get it all sorted for you. Alrighty, take it easy guys, bye bye now.